Hello, world. This is Edward Bevilacqua, editor of La Voce magazine. I'm sitting here with Frank Lee, one of the owners of Demarco's Pizzeria and Bar is this Summerlin?
This is Summerlin.
In Summerlin. And Frank took time out of his busy day to talk to us. And Frank, thank you very much. And you've got a great place, great looking place here.
Thank you very much.
Okay. So Frank, I know you're busy. I know you're on your way out to a charity event, right?
Yes.
And so I just want to jump right in. What part of Italy is your family from?
My family's from, half of my family is from Calabria and the other half is from Naples.
Okay.
So,
and your parents or your grandparents were born in Italy? Or
great-grandparents.
Great-grandparents were born in Italy? And they came to where? Where in the U.S.?
They came to Philadelphia,
okay,
and ended up in a small town called Hazleton, Pennsylvania.
Hazleton,
northeastern Pennsylvania.
Is that anywhere near St. Joseph's, anywhere near there?
St. Joseph's
University?
Oh, I think that's near Philly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we were 2 hours north of Philadelphia.
Okay.
So,
now I have an idea. Okay, got it. Great. And that's where you grew up?
That's where I grew up.
Okay. And I seem to remember your dad moved here, you were in college, and you came out here.
Exactly.
Okay. So most of the people we interview, they came because their parents came. But you came on your own.
I came on my own after, a few years after, well, almost 15 years after my parents moved here.
Okay. Yeah. And what was the first thing you did here? What was your first work?
I helped my father. My father started an automotive service shop at a franchise. And so I helped my father with the franchise. I helped him get it open and learn the business. It was a new business for him and me as well.
I see. Okay.
I was in the restaurant business previously, and he wanted to get into the automotive business, so I switched from olive oil to motor oil, and that's how I jumped into Vegas.
Now, is that like car tune-ups, oil changes?
Or? Yeah, all service.
Okay, great. So, and is he still around?
My father, he is. Yes.
Okay. Still working?
He's still working. Okay. He works for United Blood Services.
Okay, great. Yeah. Terrific. So, growing up, what lessons did you learn in an Italian household?
You know, our Italian household was somewhat unique because we lived in a small 20-unit motel. We always had family, we always had friends, and we always had motel guests that were staying at our motel, having dinner with us.
Okay. Now, was this up in the mountains?
This was in the valley. Yeah, it was in the valley of between Hazleton and Allentown, I would say.
Is that mountainous? Or
very mountainous. Very mountainous. We had mountains. We had 7 acres of property, and that basically butted up to mountains that just went on forever. So
I see.
I grew up on motorcycles up through mountains, on railroad beds, and hunting, and all kinds of stuff.
All right, good. So I'm going to try to. There, thank you.
Sure, no problem.
All right, so you then. So that's the environment you grew up in. Cold winters?
Cold winters.
A lot of bugs in the summer?
A lot of bugs in the summer, humidity. Summer, whatever summer we had wasn't much.
Okay. And so growing up, you worked with your family?
Yeah. Yeah, well, running a motel there was a lot of things to do. We had my father instilled, we had chores. We had to take care of the property. We had to keep it looking, pristine for the guests that would come. And so when we bought it, it wasn't in great shape. And we nurtured it and made it, to look always excellent. It was always in great shape.
I asked one of the people we interviewed, what is it about Italian Americans that they're able to do things that other cultures aren't able to do, like fashion, like car design, like food, like entertainers. And he said, most people do things to meet expectations. Italians don't stop until they exceed expectations. So you can design a car,
I agree with that 100%.
Or you can design a Ferrari.
Sure.
You can have a little motel, or you can decide, well, we're going to make this the best little motel. And whatever people want, we're going to exceed their expectations. Do you agree with that?
Absolutely. That's kind of the way I was raised, and yeah, I do.
Okay, now I want to skip ahead. Tell me about this Fly for Pie. What is that?
Fly for Pie is a club that, we just we put together gosh, in 2009, probably 2006. A couple of our main partners are founders of Dom Demarco's. You know, we used to just kind of always hit different trips.
Dave, I'm so sorry.
I take a message. You're just gonna have to.
That happens live.
We used to take trips whenever we would hear about a pizzeria, great Italian restaurant, something that was, you know, had a lot of name recognition and great recipes, and we would get on a plane and we would just go specifically to find that.
Uh-oh,
Find that.
I guess we're going to have to talk to your wife for a second.
He needs to talk to you.
We'll interview your wife for a second. How's that?
Sit, Chris. You have to interview my. You have to.
What am I doing? No, I'm terrible. Are you serious?
Yes, but don't worry. This is
Okay.
just live on YouTube for the whole world, which
Perfect.
is why Frank said, I can't do it right now. So this is
poor
live
guy.
on. This is
Okay.
live for the world.
Okay.
Now, and what is your name?
My name is Christine.
Christine. And are you Italian American?
I am
Okay.
from Rhode Island, back east.
Okay, good, great. From Rhode Island. And what part of Italy are your family from?
Outside of Naples.
Okay.
Yes,
Same
I
with
believe.
Frank.
Yes. Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
Did your family know his family
No.
over there?
No. No. They
So
didn't.
not that close.
No.
And what is your maiden name?
My maiden name is Izzy. I-Z-Z-I.
Okay. Okay. And when did you move here?
In early 90s, 92.
From Rhode Island.
Yes.
Okay. Did you
Yes.
know of any family back there, Judge Bevilacqua?
Oh my gosh, that's so very
Okay,
familiar.
that's my last.
Well, you know, when you said that to me, it blew me away, and it took me back for a minute. I was like, "Oh my gosh, could it be that
I
it just
remember
said?"
Bevilacqua.
Yeah,
from
that's
your-
crazy.
Okay. But in Pennsylvania, in Philadelphia, it was the Cardinal Bevilacqua.
Well, no, from her hometown. I just remember hearing the name from her friends when I go back there to visit her family.
Okay.
Yeah,
So I guess
that's so
there's a
funny.
Supreme Court judge or somebody back there.
That's so funny. Yeah, when you said it, I was like,
My family went to Niagara Falls.
"Oh, okay,
I
okay,
guess that's like north.
So a little further
Northwest.
north.
very neat.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
so neat." Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah. So how do you like this place?
How do I like Dom Demarco's?
Yeah.
Since the day it opened, it's been part of our family. We love it here.
Okay.
Yeah, we love it.
And so family values. What did you learn growing up?
Well, food's really important. So I would say it's just food's really important.
Okay.
It just brings the family together, and when you sit down for a meal together, it just is so important to do that.
Would you say you treat your guests as family?
Absolutely.
I know you must have in the rest
Yes.
of the hotel business.
Yes.
Yeah.
And skipping across, what are some other Italian or pizza restaurants you like here in Las Vegas?
In Vegas. You know, if there were many, we probably wouldn't have had to open this one.
Okay.
We opened this one because we had too many nights out, wondering why there weren't any great pizzerias in Vegas.
Do you
There's
ever
some
go
good
to
ones.
Henderson? Go to Settebello?
Yes,
Yes.
Settebello we've been to. Settebello has a
Very
nice
nice.
pizza.
Yes.
It's European style. It's
Yeah.
a
Beautiful.
lot different, but we enjoy that.
Yeah.
Yes.
How about Trattoria Reggiano? Are you familiar with them? They're in
Is
the
that the new one
Venetian.
that's
In the Venetian?
Yes.
They're opening one up
In downtown.
Yeah.
They
downtown, so
are.
they are,
Oh, how
absolutely.
cool is that?
They're one of our advertisers.
I just saw that. Yes, I just
Yeah.
saw that.
April.
Beautiful.
And, do you know the Bonanno family?
That's one of the guys comes here actually, and we've been
Is
talking
it
to him
young guy
about
Rob?
it. No, I think it's one of the CFO.
Oh, I don't know the CFO.
Yeah.
That's Frank. He's the head of food. Frank's wife, Pepper, and then Rob.
He looks very familiar.
Okay.
So
But
great.
the CFO.
I just saw
I believe
that
he said
the
he
other
was.
day, and
Yeah.
I was looking to see if it was open yet.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
going to open in April.
Yeah.
But, so, you're part of our best of the best. We're going to be featuring about 30 Italian restaurants, including some of these people here that I'm sure you know. These are some long-term Ferraros, Moros,
We had our wedding at Ferraro's.
Sienna. Oh, did you?
Oh,
and
absolutely.
then Cafe Chloe,
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Rayo's.
Cafe
Giada.
Chloe is from
Beautiful.
Piero's, right? That's
Yeah.
the original Piero.
Yeah.
We've been
and
there.
how about the Italian American Club?
I went there for a few business meetings way back.
Okay, you need to go again.
Been back in a long time.
Yeah, you need. It's
Can girls go in there?
no.
I didn't think
Yes,
so.
they can.
Oh, they
Yeah,
can.
they can.
All right.
Now they can.
I thought it was like Knights of Columbus.
No.
It's all the
This
guys.
is now. We now have 600 members, and mostly professional. Before it was 50 years ago, it was guys that worked union, retired guys that came out here, or maitre d's that want to have kind of like a VFW hall. But Frank Sinatra was a sponsor of the place, and he would go
Love
there
it.
after he would do a show.
Uh-huh.
And but then, like a lot of those social clubs that went down in the
Right.
last 4 years because really come back strong. You know the Tap House?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yes.
Jim Gerard, who owns the Tap House in Fellini's, runs the food at the club. And it's live
Okay.
entertainment 5 nights a week.
There's no more Fellinis, right?
I
No
think
more locations.
it's the Stratosphere. I
Oh,
think
is
there's
that the one
Yeah.
left? Okay.
And the Tap House does very well, but it's a different kind of place.
Yeah.
That's fine. But we're here to talk about you.
Do you still need me?
Are you busy?
You're done, right?
I'm done.
So
Yeah.
sit.
All right. Can I just make sure that I didn't leave stuff over there?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Am I
Can I
interrupting
order?
this?
Can I order a pizza to take home for my
Yes,
kids?
I'm so
Absolutely.
excited. Let's
Okay.
do that. Tell me
Great.
what you'd like.
Well, I have daughters that are 12, 14, and 16. So what do you think they like?
Cheese and pepperoni.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Should we do a large cheese and pepperoni?
There you
Perfect.
go.
Okay.
All right.
So one of the things that I think is great about this place is your friendliness and
This is here. I just didn't want them.
the good places that I go, Italian restaurants. I think it's because when you are Italian and you have a meal, it's not just about eating.
Yeah.
It's about everything else. You eat while you're there. It's something, I guess, to do while you're talking, right?
That's one way to put it.
So, in fact, I just came from Vittorio Reggiano. They have meatballs. Their meatballs is their specialty. And of course, they're at the Venetian, so it's people coming in, and they'll spend, not like where I live out in Henderson. People aren't going to go spend $30 for pizza
Right.
every night. But so their meatballs are made with filet mignon,
Okay.
and pork, and really, really interesting, great meatballs. So, but
Ours are 3 meat also.
are they
Uh-huh.
okay?
Pork, beef. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Great
Yeah,
recipe.
And where did your recipes come from?
Northeastern Pennsylvania. So one of
Okay.
our founders is from Philly, from
Is that
actually
Rob?
the same hometown.
Is that Rob?
No, that's Albert Scallion.
Okay.
Albert's one of our founders, and his grandmother, or his mother, actually, is the recipe that we have the meatballs.
Okay. So Southern Italian. All right. Now, when you're growing up, was it sauce or gravy?
Gravy.
You call it gravy?
I don't. I call it sauce.
I do too.
Yeah.
So my grandmother called it gravy, and she's from Abruzzi, middle of Italy. She called it gravy, but when I was growing up, it was sauce.
Yeah, it was sauce.
And my dad says, technically it is gravy because it's made with meat. If it's made with meat,
Oh yeah.
it technically is a gravy.
Yeah.
Because that's what gravy is. So,
Yeah, it was always made with a lot of meat. That was always the specialty for the gravy. I mean, there was a layer this thick of the oil from the meat on the top of it, which you had to go through to get to the sauce. It was good stuff.
so what do you want to say about your restaurant here?
Well, go ahead. What did you want to say?
No, you go ahead. It's a neighborhood fun hot spot. You can meet up with people from back east here. You never know who you're going to meet
always
up with.
do.
We always meet up with people that are from back east, and the food is always great. And you can always look forward to a special from Chef Robert. The servers are great. We have the outdoor patio, and we just have a lot of fun here.
Okay.
Really.
One of our other founders, Jeff, he said it really well once when he said, this restaurant was created by restaurant lovers for restaurant lovers.
Okay.
And that kind of sums up the vibe and the decor and everything. That we always loved going out to restaurants and going with big groups and having fun with family, friends,
Sure.
or whatever. And so we wanted to create a place that we always can do that with, and and do that
Right.
with each other. We could all go have a place to come to also and have great food, and that's what we created.
And I see you have a full bar also.
A full bar and 2 patios. We have an outdoor patio that's with a fireplace, 2-sided fireplace. I mean,
Wow.
we have parties out there. It's
Beautiful.
What percentage of people have wine with dinner?
I would say probably 20%.
Okay,
I
so
don't think
low.
it's a huge percentage.
Are you familiar with Gina's Bistro on Durango?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Have you met the new owner? We've
No.
owned it for about a year.
Oh,
He's from Genoa,
Okay.
and I interviewed him this week, Riccardo Santa Maria. He said in Italy, I said, well, in Italy, what percentage of people have wine?
99.
said 90%.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not a lot of beer. 90% have wine. I said, in your place, Ricky, what do they? He said about 50%.
That's
But
good.
he's not a pizzeria.
Right.
So do people order more beer here with pizza than wine?
I don't think they order more beer. I mean, it's a combination of cocktails, beer, wine. I don't think we see that. I mean, in Italy, I drank more wine than I've ever
Yeah, me
drank
too.
before with
Yeah.
every meal.
Yeah.
It was just felt like, and it
I'm
was.
It's the right thing to do.
Yeah, I don't think it's much. I mean, if it is more than 20, it's not much more. I don't think it's just not one of those things that is as common out here.
We would like it to.
We'd
like it to be
yes,
more.
we have
And a lot
some
of people do
beautiful
order
wines.
wine, but,
Beautiful.
Now, what about grappa?
Grappa, not many. We had grappa in Italy when before the meal.
Do you have any grappa?
We
just
We
interviewed
just
somebody.
sampled some
Yes.
grappa
Okay.
yesterday for
Yeah.
the first
Southern
time.
wine?
Yeah. No, actually, it was a new company called Barone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really
All right.
nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
We should do grappa before every dinner.
I see. Okay.
Right?
So Nora's. You know
Nora's,
Nora's.
absolutely.
They really want to be known for grappa.
Oh, really?
Wow,
And I
that's so
said
great.
to Marcello,
Marcello, I love Marcello. Good friend.
when I grew up, you didn't drink grappa. He said, no, those days are gone.
Yeah.
He said, at $15 a glass, this stuff is not like what you think it is.
Right.
And then when I was at Trattoria Reggiano, they said, oh, yeah, we've got this blueberry-infused grappa, with honey, and it really is good. Lousy name.
What, grappa?
Yeah, it doesn't sound good.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like limoncello.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true. Now, limoncello, we try to push a little bit more.
Yeah,
Limoncello's a
okay.
nice finish.
So I was talking to Riccardo at Gina's Bistro, and he said he makes limoncello
He does.
a couple times a year. He doesn't have a hard liquor license.
Okay.
So he says he can only make it and then give it to people.
Right. And that's how it was in Italy. Like, to take grappa outside of Italy, it was a pretty big
deal.
thing. Like, you couldn't take a case. It was just like one small bottle, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true.
Because of the percentage of alcohol that was in it. Yeah.
Now tell me about your pizza.
Our pizza is a
pizza
recipe from a place in Brooklyn on 14th and Avenue J. It's well known in the industry called Farah Pizza.
Called what?
Farah.
Farah.
Pizza. It's
Okay.
been #1 in New York for the last 14 years in a row.
And is that part of Fly for Pie?
Two of our founders founded on a Fly for Pie trip. They
Okay.
printed out the top 10 best pizzerias, took off, went on the East Coast, and just started hitting, Pepe's in Connecticut, and just different pizzerias, different places that had a lot of name recognition, and they found DeFara one day and stopped midway through their list and said we need, and they negotiated with the owners from Italy. Negotiated with them for 3 years to try to get them to sell us their recipes so we could bring their product out
Wow.
here. Because it was just a great blend of flavors and the cheeses, the type of tomatoes, San Marzano, and it was just fantastic.
Okay. Well, but this is not like Setabello is wood fire,
Right.
and Grimaldi's is coal fire, right? This is Trattoria Reggiano is gas.
Yeah.
Is this gas?
It's gas oven
Yeah.
with the
We
brick
say that
decks.
it's more of a
Brick
gimmick
decks.
for
Right.
wood or coal?
You know, it just
Well,
depends.
if it's Neapolitan.
If it's Neapolitan, it has to be wood fired, and it's a different flour. It's a little softer, and you know, bubbles on the top. Ours is crispy. Ours, you know, we like it crispy. We have a square and a round.
I see.
The square is cooked in a cast iron pan with oil in it, so it almost deep fries in the pan, so it comes out light and crispy, not real bready and soft. We like it charred a little bit, you know.
Now, is that an acquired taste? Or when people get that, is that like that's all they get from now on?
Well, we have a double decker where you can purchase the small thin crust and then the square in a half size, so you can get a
little
flavor
sample
for
of each.
both.
I
And
see.
people will go straight to what they're used to, and then they always like the other one just the same. It's great.
Yeah,
Okay.
those people go back and forth. I mean, everybody
and
has
forth.
their. You know, what's funny is people from Chicago, they like the deep dish that they make in Chicago. So
Yeah.
they come here and they get the square a lot of times.
Thinking it's like deep dish. or-
Thinking it's like their deep dish, and it's
Okay.
not. It's not that type of dough, but it's a thicker Sicilian style, and
I see.
you know, so they like that. And then there's Chicago style pizza that people love that's paper thin.
Yeah.
And so they ask us to make our thin crust and just make it extra thin, you know. And so, you know, so we do, you know, any way we do it because of the blend of the flavors, it's a phenomenal pizza. It really is great flavors.
Well, I'm anxious to try it.
And that's just one part of the menu. I mean, the menu now is, you know, since we hired our chef from Jersey, Chef Robert, you know, we have pasta, seafood, we have all kinds, you know, great salads, great pastas, all kinds of stuff.
Okay, and but you don't have gnocchi, right?
He makes it every now and then as a special, and I
people
gotta
love
tell you,
it.
his gnocchi was
Oh my
one of the best I've
goodness.
ever had.
Whenever
It really was.
my grandmother used to make that, so
Right.
wherever they have
Sure.
it on the
You have
menu,
to
I have
try
to
It's
it.
not on the
try
menu, but his is. I've had it at I've had it in Italy, and his recipe was it knocked me out. It was
Wow.
light, it was fluffy, it weren't the hard
Yeah.
ones. Some people like them actually heavier.
My
It was
grandmother
very
used
light.
to make them in lead sinkers,
Lead sinkers. It's more like cavatelli though.
right?
But, yeah, they could be.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, what you don't do polenta then?
We don't do polenta. We've had a couple
He has
recipes
made
in
it,
and out.
yeah,
He's made
so
it
he-
for us. He actually has polenta fries that we've made before.
That's
He
interesting.
makes them like a mozzarella
Yeah.
stick. Some people like mozzarella sticks.
Yeah.
He makes polenta fries. We've had those. Yeah.
Okay. Well, usually these interviews are 5 minutes.
Oh,
So,
sorry.
no, it's been great.
We might as well
So-
just get a glass of wine
Yeah,
and hang
exactly.
out. And
That's round
Yes.
two. That's we're going to be doing a show, La Voce, called In Vino Veritas.
Oh, okay.
And that's having a couple people from La Voce having dinner with somebody.
how fun!
Oh, wow.
That'll be so fun.
So maybe we can do it here one day.
Oh, I love
Yes.
it. Sounds great.
So it'll be live on YouTube like this.
and then we can
then-
order you gnocchi, so you can try the gnocchi.
That would be
I'll
great.
tell
Good
when
to
we
go.
know. If we have a heads up,
When we
I'll tell
know,
you.
Okay,
yeah.
well,
Yes.
we'll schedule something here, and we look for people as guests who are known people.
So fun.
So that'll be, entertainer or somebody like that.
Very fun.
Yeah.
How do you stay so thin going to all these great restaurants?
I have 3 young daughters.
I'll do
we
it. I
have
have
2.
two.
We're still chunky. Maybe this is
We
the
need the
third
third.
one. We should have
So
gone
might
for
be
the
the
third.
Boys or girls?
Two
Girls, two
girls.
girls.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We should have went to with the third girl.
Yeah. Frankie and Gigi.
Uh-huh. And good. Well, now what Keith told me when he was talking, was that to you or with Robert?
I was talking to, well, he talked to Robert first. I saw the email. Robert had him send me the email. And then I sent back to him and said, hey, we're doing our Fly for Pie trip next week. And it's
Okay.
something that a lot of people find interesting. you
So
know.
I saw something about that. Was you take a lot of pictures? Was that your
Oh,
email
yeah.
back?
We
All
take
right,
pictures.
so-
We're going to film it, film a lot of it.
For La Voce, our all roads lead to Vegas. So we want to be like Romans were very inclusive. They were not conquering people; they would assimilate. And so we want to get some correspondence from other parts of the country. So on your travels, if you find anybody that wants to write about back home, to be in La Voce every month, please give them my card or
Okay.
give them my email.
I could do that.
Um,
I could do that.
Write about restaurants.
What's
or
back
just,
home?
Just what's back home.
Yeah, I
Okay.
mean, it could be anything.
Back home in
Okay.
Italy or back home
Back
In,
home in
like,
Philadelphia
New
or
York
wherever,
or, yes.
Rhode Island, because
Okay.
you people who are Italian American who are here were born here.
Sure.
Right.
Yes.
They're all from somewhere else.
Sure.
And we need to get this up to 60 pages.
Gotcha.
So we're at 40 pages now.
What
So
type
we're
of
gonna have-
stories, though, sir? Like,
Well, we're going to
like
have a section of, correspondence from New York, people from Chicago writing
talking
in.
about
What's going on
happening,
back
like
home.
the
What's going
weather,
on back-
whatever. Just
Well,
Well,
it's a
now-
monthly
yeah.
thing, but, just
okay.
just
I know.
little gossipy things
Yeah, yeah.
from back home, so people can, they call home and, I read that in La Voce, or what, what
I love it. That's
type
so
of
cool.
thing.
Well, we'll be in Brooklyn all day Wednesday, and we'll be in Manhattan all day Thursday. So we hit about 10 to 15 restaurants each day.
Okay.
And so we'll be talking with a lot of different owners and.
Okay, so if you can send emails or texts or pictures to me and the address on my card, we'll put them in the April issue. The cutoff day is April 10th, which is Tuesday, but we're
March 10th.
No,
March
April.
10th. March 10th.
March 10th.
Next, this
Next
week.
Tuesday.
Oh, yeah.
We
But
leave Tuesday.
If, you leave Tuesday.
Yeah.
We leave Tuesday.
I
All
thought
right.
you.
So if you can send us something, we can just set aside a page. And this would be called what?
A road trip.
Live for Pie,
Live for Pie.
Road Trip.
Frankie Lee and Bobby C. Chef
Okay.
Bobby C.
Okay.
Love it.
Yeah. I mean,
And, if you can provide some pictures.
do you want it before March 10th, or do you
No.
want to wait till the next one?
No, I want it to go in the April one.
You want to go in the April one. So, okay.
We're laying it out on Saturday and Sunday.
Okay.
The contributors, like the sheriff and Lorraine Hunt and all these people, they have to turn their stuff in by the 10th because otherwise it's
Gotcha.
too hard.
Okay.
Everybody waits till the last minute. But
Okay.
if you can, maybe by Friday, send us something.
Friday of what? Of next
The
week.
13th.
Friday the 3rd next week.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. I could
Because you'll
send,
be taking pictures
we're taking pictures
right
along the way. Okay, so yeah.
But now, how many pictures and like
We'll
what?
pick whatever. I mean, we could send them as many as we
Send them and,
find time to
and
send them.
prioritize.
That's what I was
Yeah,
going to say. Is
yeah.
you need to.
We might find a picture we really like, but that could be low on your list.
Right.
Because you want to make sure
Yeah.
that you have Demarco, you got
Yeah.
one picture, certain ones.
What I will do is send you an email that has information where you can send the pictures to, make it
Okay.
easier
All right.
for our other people, our La Voce
Okay.
thing. But now let's close this out. So when you were growing up, was it sauce or gravy?
Gravy.
Well, what kind of question is that, right?
I was like, oh, there's not even a question.
But what do you call it now?
Depends who you're talking to.
Well, because I've been out here, you got to kind of,
Yeah, you call it sauce.
Sunday
We always-
gravy.
Sunday gravy.
But there's
That's the
nothing.
time that we do call it gravy, is if we say Sunday in front of it,
Oh.
Sunday gravy. You're right.
Great.
We made a Sunday gravy, which we still do. We still make fried meatballs on Sundays and pots of sauce.
For here?
Yeah, not for
No,
here.
for
No, we
home.
do it at home.
Yeah.
We do it at home. We make our meatballs every day. They go like crazy here.
Good. Well, we're going to end this. And
All
this
right.
is probably going to be a record for the longest
Yeah, right?
interview. But thank both of you for taking the time to talk to La Voce.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank